Hello! Hi Binks! Welcome to Vlogmas Day 21. And apparently I need help today again. I don't like that. Let's start with opening up the Rituals Advent Calendar. Magic of New Beginnings. Treat your skin with the magic touch of the Ritual of Sakura body cream, which is basically my favorite. My favorite line of rituals is the Ritual of Sakura, and it is the rice milk and cherry blossom. Yeah, that's better. So this is my absolute favorite, and I needed a new body cream, so I'm very happy with this one. Robert got a double palm l'édition finale, 6%, and we both know palm. Palm beer was actually the beer that got served at a we would have parties on campus where a fraternity home, is it a fraternity home? Well, the student housing were bigger buildings with like groups of 5 to 20 people in one block, and they would also keep a house party. And the night Robert and I got together was a night and there was palm beer, so we both like palm beer because of that reason. So yeah, it brings back happy memories. For fiber today, we have a big one, a really big one. I could have split this up in two because I already noticed that I'm one day short on fiber. So yeah, I got pinks with a little bit of orange here. I got greens and some warm mustardy yellow. I got purple. I got teal and aqua. And a bit of, yeah, petrol tealish color. I got another doppio latte from Lindt. This time I'm going to eat it myself. I now know what it is and I have a better day, so I can do a little bit more than on a bad day. And I got tea from this Or Tea rainbow box. There's 20 different ones in here. I'm not sure which one I'm going to get out. I have to read them, but they are in rainbow. So it's difficult to touch them, but I am going to drink them. I can always buy a new box. Seriously. I can keep a lot of stuff, but I shouldn't. So we've got lots of different ones. A herbal ginger blend. African Affairs, which is a cocoa and raisin rooibos, which I'm not going to drink. There's a chamomile tea. There's a oolong with peach flavor, which will probably be my favorite. I got playful pear green tea, sounds good too. Fruit and herbal blend, Cuba mint. Mary peppermint, sounds good. La Vie en Rose premium rose tea. Tiffany's breakfast for breakfast tea. Ginseng beauty. Chinese green tea with ginseng. I will skip that one. Kung Flu Fighter, a fruit and herbal blend. Mount Feather Chinese green tea. Tropic Cocoa is a fruit blend. Yin Yang coffee flavored black tea. Duke Blues Earl Grey tea. Detoxania blend of fruits, herbs, green tea and spices. Greenberry fruit blend. Dragon Jasmine green tea, that one I have had and it's very good. The Secret Life of Chai for a chai tea, and then Lychee White Peony, which I've also had, which is Chinese white tea. And yeah, the bags are really pretty. I love the artwork, and yeah, I got myself this tester box to try out a few and see if they're if I like them, and I can buy a little bit more of those. the ones I was pretty sure that I could drink, I got already a tiny box from 2, I think, or 3, and I tried them already and they are really good. So now I get to try a little bit more and maybe next year order a little bit more. So Vol met verven, Bright and Quirky Day 21 is more blue. Definitely leaving the aquas behind now and going into blues. There's a tiny bit of aqua in there, but way more blue now. Very nice. I wonder what's coming next. And yeah, those were the advents. But there was another package, and it was a really nice package. It was from my lovely friend Angela of the Yarn and Yarns podcast, and I have here a huge bag of fluff. This is something I ordered. Hi Binks. Yeah, it's plastic. I know you like plastic. I ordered together with Angela at the John Arben Mill special edition. I don't even know. It is Harvest Use limited edition on shade Aurora Borealis, and it is 65% organically farmed Falklands Merino with 35% Devon Swartbles. And let me see, there's already a hole in here, so you can see the color. It is a really gorgeous shade of sea greenish, tealish, turquoise aqua with a little bit of black, and I can't wait to see how it spins up. I will have to wait because, well, my spinning mojo is pretty low. The plan is to spin myself a sweater quantity. It is 600 grams, so it should be enough, especially since my regular weight is a bit sport weight-ish. So I really hope that I can manage to make a sweater out of it. Probably one where I can do a yoke with a different color, but just to make sure I have enough yarn. But we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. And then Angela sent me a Christmas present, or at least a few, and also thought of Robert. She asked me what she might be able to ship for me or for Robert, and I was like, well, for Robert, definitely mince pies, because he is bugging me about making them. He wants to make them, and that usually means that I have to make them. At least the first time, so he can watch what I'm doing and then he can make them. Now he has ready-made, and these are the best, or at least one of the best. The deep filled mince pies by Mr. Kipling. And that was not all. Lovely Ange also sent a a jar of ruby port minced meat from Tesco with loads. They're so delicious. So we are gonna make some ourselves with that, or probably first with the old jar I have, and then keep this one for next year, but it's fine. But then there were some gifts for me, so I thought I would open it on camera. And this says, hope you can manage these, and these are wrapped very well, so I'm gonna have to tear the packaging. Oh yes, yes, definitely I can have those. One of the few cookies I can have is this, and shortbread fingers. They are one of the simplest cookies, and that means there's usually not a lot in there, and I can eat them. I can eat a whole pack. And then there's this one. Even though we are not advent swapping this year, I thought it would be a shame not to keep up with the tradition of sending you a slightly questionable in quality craft kit. For those of you who follow me longer, Angela and I have done advent calendar swaps, and when I would get an advent calendar most years from Angela, there would be a craft kit in there. Yeah, of questionable quality. I think that's the best name. I had one with a alpaca that was felt and that I had to sew together, and I had an owl that I had to needle felt, and this time I have a T-Rex that's also felt that has to get sewn together. So thank you very much. It's definitely funny. And last but definitely not least, there's a very nice card in here. I'll show you the front. Look at that cute mouse. I love it. And a little bit of glitter. Oh, please. Yeah. Thank you, madam. Thank you. And then in this gorgeous paper, what do we have here? Yes, the paper does not want to stay in one piece. I always try to keep the paper in one piece. Oh, that is so gorgeous, and there is more in there. Let's not forget that. A gorgeous project bag with squirrels. Because of course, Angela knows about my squirrel addiction. Oh, look at that. It is from Ellenwood Crafts. That is absolutely gorgeous. Emma makes such beautiful bags. And there is a little baggie in here as well with a tiny package that I won't unpack, but it's stitch markers. And I'll be right back. Sorry about that. That was a phone call of the bank. I really had to take issues, and they blocked and froze my account. It should be fixed now. I will check it after I have recorded. I mean, there must be a delay or something. I don't want to think about that. This is Ellenwood Craft stitch markers. These are bulb pin stitch markers. I'm not sure if you can see it through the paper. I sure can on the other side because the light is shining through. But yeah, thank you so much, Angela. And this will be put to good use. Look at the detail on it. There's golden glittery stars on it, and oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Thank you so much. This will be put to good use because I found a knit along that I am thinking of joining. It is a bit of a crazy knit along. It is called the Wolfsocken Schafe knit along. It is German, as you might have heard from that. And it is a year-long knit-along where you knit a pair of socks a month if you are the wolf kind, the lonely wolf kind, or you knit at least 3 pairs of socks a month if you are the sheep herd kind. So, knit-along. Sorry, I had to say Leia from a Binks who was trying to kill her. She was lying underneath the blanket and Binks was going over the knit along. I was telling you about that. The idea is you get points. You can't win anything, it's just for your own challenge. You get extra bonus points for using stash yarn. You get bonus points for using a pattern that is starting with the same character as the month is. So January with a J and February with an F. And also if your yarn, I'm not sure if it's color or colorway, so I have to check that, starts with the first character of the month. Also gives you bonus points. If you finish a whip from the month before, you get bonus point or a point instead of the 5 points you get for a pair finished. If you're a lonely wolf. If you're a sheep one, then you get 5 points if you finish 3 or more. yeah, it's the same amount because there's nothing to win, but it has to be a challenge for you. I mean, 3 pairs of socks in a month is definitely a huge challenge for me. And with everything on the side, 1 pair is already a challenge for me. I want to knit lots of sweaters next year, like I told you. So, yeah. I have been making a plan of what pattern I could knit in what month to match up. I looked at my library on Ravelry, and I want to knit patterns that are either free or that I already own. I don't want to buy extra patterns for it, and yeah, I'm very curious. I made a spreadsheet, I shared it on Instagram, I have it in the highlights there, also the info on the knit-along. If you go to the post by Sarah Linde, then you can translate it to English in case you don't understand German. So yeah, the project bag will be put to good use. I might even just use it already for my Christmas Eve cast on. My Christmas Eve cast on is here. Let's see, it's this one. It is a skein of Razzle Dazzle on the merino linen base, and I want to try out that base, how it knits, how it holds up. And I want to do all that before I dye more and launch the whole new base next year. As you can see, I have made good use of my own final shipment. I have got my rainbow sweater here ready to be wound. This is the Razzle Dazzle DK with the matching neon kitten set, and I've been writing down all my plans, like this is going to be a whole episode, probably 4, of all whips, and these are the things I really would like to knit next year, and that's just the new things I want to cast on. Yeah, it's a lot. I also found some things I want to frog, but yeah, that's good because that's for the whips episode. And yeah, I'm very excited about that, to show all of you those plans. It's not going to be today because today is already almost over. Daylight is almost gone. It's nearly 3:30. We went out for a walk again. I made a little clip of that, just surroundings. We were standing on a big parking lot at the football fields, and it's really nice there. There's a bit of nature, there's the football fields, and there's the main road into my little village. Yeah, it was just a nice walk in the sun, and I thought I'd show you. It's really cold today, it's freezing, and it's been freezing I think almost the whole day, and it was very nice outside. Really, really nice. I put my hat on, my mittens on, and a very warm coat, and I just went outside in the sun. Definitely good for my mood. And yeah, I guess with that I rambled on enough, and I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea. And I'm not sure yet which one. So we'll see. I will see you back tomorrow. Bye bye.